So the intro and the ending is cringy. I'm still totally uncomfortable with introducing the video and closing it off. Just bear with me, please, you guys. I'm sweating so bad. I'm gonna show you. Hold up. These guys want to see how bad this is? My fucking chair. Look at that. Like, being serious. This is. I hope this gets easier because this is ridiculous.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm finally making the video that everyone's been waiting for about my boobs. So, you guys gave me a lot of questions on Instagram. I had some people also DM me, and I also had some people text me and ask me questions. Some were really good. A lot of them were kind of like similar, so I wrote them down. I'm gonna upload some pictures on the day that I got my surgery done, and I'm gonna just kind of talk about when it happened. So my surgery was at 6, like I had to sign in to the hospital at 6 a.m. and the surgery was at 7:30. There was a lot of waiting rooms. Like I kept going from one room to another room to another room. But basically, when the nurse came in, after I'd been waiting for like 30 minutes, she gave me a pill for anxiety for my nerves, and then she gave me 2 extra strength Tylenol. And that kind of helped me calm down. I had to take my tongue ring out and my belly ring out, and they had to tape over my hip piercing. And then I kind of waited for a while. She was just going over like health history and everything for like the 3rd freaking time. And then like asking if my family has had anesthetic before, and like if I had heart problems and all of that. So, and like I'm like half listening because I'm still freaking out, but once the pills kicked in I was feeling a bit more calm. They have to go into another room and they give you like this hairnet that you put your hair in, obviously, and it was like really strange. And then like I could see the doors where I would have to walk through, and then I was waiting. I wasn't actually waiting that long there. It was probably like 10 minutes. And then I walked into the surgery room, and I could see the huge lights. I could see the bed. The doctors were introducing themselves, like my surgeon and then his assistant. And then there was 2 female nurses. I'm like freaking out at this point.
Okay,
I'm scared. I can see the incision. I can see not the incision. God, I can see the implants.
Okay.
And I'm like losing my mind. I can see like kind of the tools, and I'm just like. So they're like butt out on the the table. So I'm like, okay, so I lay down. Thankfully, like they were still covered with the gown that I was wearing. And then the nurses just went at it. Like I had one hand here and one hand here, and the one nurse was putting the IV in, and they're talking a lot to me right now. Like I'm half listening. I'm like shaking. And the other nurse was taking my blood pressure, and then she told me she had to like lock my arm down so it didn't fall off during the surgery. And she had a clipboard on my legs. My legs were like shaking, like the entire clipboard wouldn't stop moving. And I'm like, I'm really sorry, I'm just really nervous. She's like, oh, it's okay. And she's like, you're gonna feel something kind of shoot up your arm, and then you're gonna get like really dizzy. Like it's fine, it's okay, don't freak out. I felt like this really cold like liquid just shoot up my arm, and I'm like, oh my god. And then I'm laying there and I'm like, I feel fine. And then all of a sudden, it just wasn't fine. Nothing was fine. The room was spinning. I'm laying down. I'm like, oh my god. And then she was they were like asking me questions like, oh, what are you like, are you in school or are you working? And I'm trying to answer like, what's your name? And I like, what do you like to do? As they're doing all of this, and I'm like half listening and like nervous laughing. And then she said she was gonna put a mask on my face, and then she said to take 3 deep breaths. So I was like, took 1, I took 2, and at this point I'm like, if I don't fucking pass out, I'm gonna lose my mind. And then literally it was like the 2nd breath, and then I opened my eyes and I was in a completely different room. I had my boobs. Like, I literally woke up and I was like, I have boobies. Like, I'm like, oh my god. I was freaking out, and I was trying to like look at them, but they were like bandaged, so it was kind of hard. But anyways, and then like I went home maybe like 2.5 hours after the surgery, and the surgery took maybe about an hour. So it was just so crazy to like, and I was like really messed up from the anesthetic. Like, I could hardly walk to the bathroom. The nurse had to help. It was just, but I'm gonna go through the questions now, okay? This video is gonna be long as fuck. Okay, the first question we're gonna dig deep is regrets. The only, like, okay, so when I told people I was getting implants, a lot of people were like kind of against it, because I guess in their head they were like, oh, you're gonna have these huge boobs, they're gonna be so fake. No, I feel like the boobs I got are perfect for my size, and I feel like if like no one knew that I got implants, then when they saw me, like new people, they wouldn't assume I had implants, because they do look so natural, I think. Like, I really like them. But if I could go back, I think I would have gotten a bit bigger. Like, another question on here is like what size I got, and it's 240cc. I think maybe I would have done 260cc if I could have. But I don't know. I do like the size I have now, but if I did have to like nitpick, I might have gotten a little bit bigger. But I went from like nothing to this, so I am really happy. Do you like them? I think like the regret, like I love my boobs. Like, I love them so much. It's literally life-changing. I can't even explain to you. And it's weird, like it's such a weird concept, because you're like, it's just tits, but I love my boobies so much. Like, I love them. I tell them I love them constantly. I'm like emotionally attached to my implants. It's ridiculous. It's okay, I'm weird. Love me anyways. How big is the incision? So the incision's probably like an inch big. I put bio oil on them every day. That's what the doc said. I don't know if it's focusing or not, but 'cause that's supposed to help with the healing. But the incision's like an inch. It's not really big at all, and like once my breasts finally drop, it's not like, you're not even gonna see the incision. What size? So I said 240cc, but that's basically like a C to a D cup. It really depends on the bra, but like I can fit into like a small in like sports bras and stuff. It's just an extra small is kind of pushing it. Cost. Okay, so I got some questions asked if you could finance your breasts. I think like I've heard of some people where you can. At the doctor that I saw, you can't. You usually have to pay 2 weeks before the surgery, and the cost, because I have my native card, I didn't have to pay a whole lot of tax, so mine came to $8,000, but my friend got hers done and she did have to pay tax, and hers were $8,500. How did they feel at the beginning? Oh my good lord. Okay. They were boulders. Like heavy, tight, swollen boulders. Like I couldn't, you just think of a rock if you were poking a rock, and that was basically on my chest. Like it wasn't okay. Surgery day, I explained that. How did it feel when you woke up? So it was kind of like when I woke up, I was still on anesthetic, so like it was still in my system, obviously. So I wasn't in any pain at all. I was so happy because I'm like, I have boobs, but I was kind of loopy. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Like, I don't know if you've seen people that got like the wisdom teeth removed and they were like really high. It wasn't like that for me at all. And I've seen like a lot of people get when they've gotten breast augmentation. When they've gotten a breast augmentation, I've watched like YouTube videos, and they look like out of it. And I wasn't that bad. Like, I was a little loopy, but for the most part, like, I went to Panera Bread and I ate food. Like, I did some shopping. I got my pills. Like, I was initially waking up, I was like, I couldn't walk. I was sleepy. I was like overwhelmed because it was heavy. Like, it's a huge change. And they were like up here, like in your face. The swelling, scarring, and how heavy they were. So they were really heavy. They were super swollen. And again, I don't think the scarring's gonna be that bad. I mean, it's been like 20 something days since I've had the surgery, and like I'm pretty much able to do everything I want to do. I have to wait till June 1st, which is 6 weeks prior to the, like, I have to wait 6 weeks. That's the recovery time before I can actually like begin lifting again. That's been killing me. It's just not okay. The type of implant. I got silicone. Now, I've seen a lot of videos and again on breast augmentations, and there's like, what the hell, like high volume. I don't know what volume or whatever my implant was. I just know it was silicone and they look great, so. Pain afterwards. Oh boy, okay, so I have a high pain tolerance, you guys, and I'm gonna be real with you. Easily the most painful thing I've ever experienced. I think my problem was I was pushing myself a lot the first like 3 days I had the surgery. So like the nighttime got really bad. Like, I'd almost be at the point where I was crying because I'd pushed myself so much throughout the day that it all hit me at night. I am really hot. Like, it is hot in this house. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, so basically, like, it was super painful. Another question was, would I do it again? Like, would I do it again knowing the pain? I almost want to say no because it was that painful, and it's so hard not working out for 6 weeks. That's probably the hardest thing out of this whole, out of the surgery itself. Like, this is just not working out has been the hardest, and I think if I had to do it again, I would, because I do love them that much, but I probably, honestly, I might have waited. I might, like, I would do it again, but I probably would have waited a bit. Just because, like, you know, I was really hitting the gym really hard and I was really motivated, and it's really emotionally difficult. I didn't realize how important the gym was to me until I couldn't work out anymore. This is probably the longest time in like years, like 4 or 5 years of my life that I've gone in a row without working out. And like, I've gone to the gym a couple times and like I've done cardio, but no one likes cardio. Like, no one ever. No, don't put me down for cardio, please. Like, I hate it. So I just want to lift weights and I can't. But yes, I would do it again, but it would freaking suck and I would wait. Why did I get implants? I mean, they look amazing. If you can get it, why not? No, in all seriousness, I wanted to feel confident not wearing a bra and be able to wear like those beautiful dresses with no back and be able to wear like nipple pads and rock it. I've always loved the look of like bigger breasts that were up. Because if you naturally have big boobs, you take your bra off and they fall. No one wants that. No one wants a droopy boob. All girls, and they'd be lying if they said no, would love to have full, big, perky breasts. Like, let's be real. Just gravity and age is not your friend. The wait time, again, I said that recovery time is 6 weeks. And did the doctor pick a size for you? Yes. The doctor originally only wanted me to do 210cc because my breasts were so small, but then I pushed it to 240, and I really wish I pushed it to 260 or even 280, but I've seen some girls that got like 350cc or 400cc, and I'm just like, holy crap, like, what? Bitch, you crazy, like. Anyways, that's all my questions. I love my implants and I wouldn't trade them for the world, so please please subscribe, please. And, you know, I don't know how to end videos yet, and I'm awkward as shit, so I'm just gonna do the thing that Nikki does that I love so much and just close this video off. So subscribe, like, watch it all, love me, you know, the usual.